at least we know we have the ability. That's what it said on when I googled it. It said Wooly lets you shear any entity. Maybe... Oh, wait a minute. I thought it meant living entity, but maybe it means like... No, I'm not able to shear anything, guys. Except for the stuff that I can normally shear, I guess. Oh, wait a minute. No. No, that didn't work. So we don't know what Wooly does officially, but we can go to our to-do list. Keep it logged that we have X amount of abilities by knocking them off our to-do list. Alright, which ones do we have? We have... No, we don't have Cal yet, but we can get that very soon. We don't have any of these. We don't have these. We don't have that. We have both of those. We have this one. So we have 4 things if you include both of these sheep things. Oh my god, we're fucking powerful. We're not really. We can breathe underwater though. Who can say that? Who can really say that about themselves? Nobody. Not a single person. Damn. So I think the next thing we need to do is go on a dangerous adventure to get the skin scales of various different monsters that are dangerous, like zombies, of course, and skeletons, and then also perhaps even, I personally think, a non-exploding fireball would be better than an exploding one, because I'm not sure if the gassed fireball actually will do damage to the world. I'm also afraid they might catch shit on fire, which would be a negative. Unless we're talking about this godforsaken forest. Maybe that's the answer to our forest problem, is that I will learn to launch fireballs myself and just unleash hell. Magical X-Men-like hell on the forest next door. Maybe that's the answer. Maybe that's the answer. Who knows? And we've got a bunch of stuff we can do, you know. There's tons. I think we're probably going to forego the spider wall thing. I'll put an X on that. I don't need that. I think we're going to forego this one. Don't need that. Pigman would be excellent. Mushroom, not sure I want that. Actually, I know I'm not going to get... We can get the milk one maybe, but I don't know if I really want it. I guess at some point we might need milk, so I'll leave that. We may need milk for something else, and I can just like produce it from my man nips. Just produce it right out of my bod. And then we'll have milk for that recipe. That'd be great, actually. I'm gonna leave that on there. I'm gonna leave it on there. And the bat for flight is obviously high on our list, so maybe that's the next thing we go down into the mines and see if we can find some bats to get some skells from. That'd be good. And then, of course, like I said, pigmen, skeletons, also high on our list. These not so much. These two. I don't want the witch one. I don't really care for the witch one. That'd be pointless. Wither would be good, but it would be hard to get. So maybe that's an end game. And it's not really that great. It just adds wither to your attacks, which is cool, but maybe not a priority. So we have this in. I could probably go ahead and put that on this shelf. Look at that. Holy shit. So I'm gonna put shelves probably along this entire wall, so it'll maybe look like a little lab desk thing that we're doing all sorts of tests and shit. And also, I would like to actually, before we stop playing, maybe go... Oops, sorry. If you guys can hear my chair, I apologize. Advanced, and we can go ahead and build this microscope, even though I'm not really sure what it does. You want to? You guys wanna? I do. It looks pretty fucking cool, so that's all that really matters to me. So we need a block of iron, which seems obscene for this. And I think it's like this or something, with like a thing somewhere. Oh, the glass thing. So it's like this with glass here. There we go. And I'm guessing we can put this on top of the machine and hopefully it won't need any power. Look at that. What the hell does it do? I have no idea what this thing does. I'm right clicking and it won't let me like do anything with it. Let's see. I'm gonna look it up real fast and I'll tell you. What if I right click it? Ah! There we go. We right clicked it with the syringe. It's analyzing. This is kind of cool, if not a bit overzealous with the time it's going to take to do this, considering I actually know what's in here. But if we forget at some point, you know, we can just do this. Let's wait for it to do it and see what it looks like. This is pretty awesome, actually. What else can we make while we're doing that? Then we got a cloner, which I assume lets us just clone the blood and stuff that we have, hopefully. An insulator, I'm not sure what that's about. Anti-gene is all this stuff. Antigen is probably what it is meant to be. Wither resistance. I'm not sure what the difference between the anti-gene resistance and the antigen and the normal one. Maybe that's better? I don't know. I mean, and what is this used for, actually? Used for the insulator, the cloner. Oh, that's the only two things it's used for. We also have this auto scraper, which would be interesting to have, but I'm not sure. I think it just scrapes things that are nearby. But unless you really need like a million sheep things, I'm not sure why you'd ever want it. It seems like it would be a little bit overkill. You'd have like a million scrapings of like a sheep. Transmutator seems like you'd probably be able to change it from one type of gene to another, and then auto splitter. I guess it's like an automated version of the splitter or something like that. We do need to make an Ender Death Chest at some point, which is pretty expensive. And then we need this genetic bow, which is not that expensive, actually. We can probably make that right now if we try. Let's do it. Why not? Can we do this, actually? Did we leave it? Aw, you know what? Damn it, you have to leave this thing up. You have to leave it up the entire time, or otherwise it won't do this. That seems stupid. Let's just wait for it, though. I'll wait for it and come back. Okay, so I've done it, and I guess you click on each of these little things and it tells you of the four what each thing is, which is pretty cool, but it does take a little while to do. But it is worth it if you've forgotten what is in your blood, or what vial is what if you have multiples, etc. I keep calling them vials, but they're syringes, but they should be vials, because that's what science, motherfuckers. Okay, so that's cool. We have that now. We have a microscope. Great. I don't know why I put so much emphasis on the word microscope. We have a microscope, and we can now concentrate on our next task of getting a genetic bow. Not to be confused with Riddick bow, but possibly as awesome. Possibly as awesome as Riddick bow. Okay, so we're going to get some cells from that bad boy. We have some helix in here that we could probably just go ahead and process, even though we can't really do anything with any of this. Possibly we could, at some point, transmute it. Who knows? Or I'll throw it away later, into the garbage. Just throwing all the DNA into the garbage as if I was coming on your chest. I went there. That's disgusting, and I'm sorry. It wasn't meant to be. I guess it was meant to be disgusting. Yes, it was. But, you know what? It's not misogynistic. Don't be confused. I'll come on anybody's chest who wants it. If you're man, woman, cis of any sort, you know, whatever you identify as, I'll come on your chest, dude. Or dudette. Or, you know what? I've always thought of the word dude as like a genderless word. It's not gender specific. So I'll call anybody dude, and I'll also come on any dude's chest, as we've just discussed. The key word being disgust, because it was in fact a very disgusting line of thought. I apologize, but I'm not gonna. I apologize for going there, but you know, you should know by now that I may or may not talk about semen at some point on any given day, in any given episode of any given series. And if you didn't, now you do. Now you know. Okay? So let's go ahead and ignore the fact that we just had a long discussion about coming on chests, and try to concentrate on the task at hand, which is making one more... Actually, no. We have all three cells, but we may as well process that one too. Okay, so we need 3 cells instead of string. So at this point, we're making a bow out of DNA and stone. At this point, which is weird in itself. Can I use cobble to make this? Yes, I can. Perfect. And boom, voila, we have ourselves a genetic bow. I'm assuming we're going to have to keep making these. Oh, shit, son. So the downside at this point is that it's using our arrows. The upside is if we can get an... Oh, speaking of, it sounds like some bastard skeleton's trying to get fresh with our property. Where is he? Where is he? It's daytime, so he must be underground somewhere. Which is unfortunate because that means that maybe there's a... Yeah, it looks like it's under our fucking house. Surely not. Where the hell would he be able to spawn? Man, I've had this issue with this house several times. We're having to dig underneath my house to find a fucking monster in like a 1x1 area. Look, it's right underneath us, right here. Alright, let's do this. Let's find this bastard. I could have swore I filled in everything, but apparently not. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and do this. Let's find this fucking skeleton. Where the hell is he? He's moving. He's able to move. That means there's a big enough area underneath us somewhere where he's able to fucking move. It must be deeper. There's probably a huge cave somewhere under here. I'm gonna fall to my death. I feel like I'm going... Oh, this is actually good. We get some Mimikite. Use this on anything. Man, a lot of it. Amazing. Alright, so let's keep going down. Wait a minute. He's not this deep. He's disappeared. He has disappeared. Wanted to fill this stuff, otherwise we're just going to leave another spot for something to spawn. Wait until he... Oh, he's on this level, it looks like. I found this mother effer. What the hell is this? He's on top of the basement. He's in the space between the top floor and the basement ceiling. Alright, well this is perfect, because I'm going to use you for your DNA, son. That's what's going to happen right now. Alright, so first we need to go ahead and... eat. Damn it. So we can get our health regening. Imagine if you just walked outside one day and you looked across your yard to your neighbor and he was just munching down on his fucking grass out in front of his door. Fucking ridiculous. Alright, here's what's gonna happen, buddy. I'm gonna take as many of your cells as humanly possible, and then I'm going to kill you. That's a ton. That's more than enough. Now I'm gonna murder you with with the bow. Boom. Perfect. Oh, Jesus. Okay, so now we need, first of all, to fill this in as well as get out of the hole, as well as fill this in so we don't have to worry about this anymore. Ugh, okay. And there, and there, and there. And then just pop this here, and here, and here, and all of this stuff will pop up with us as we do this. And there we go. So now we can put all of our stuff in a chest somewhere and just pick up only scales. Damn it, there's fucking... it's everywhere. There's stuff everywhere. I'll put this Mimikite up with the rest of the Mimikite. Alright, I've gotten most of it off the floor. Let's go ahead and start processing this stuff. Then we'll have infinite arrows in no time. Alright, let's do this. We're going to process this. We're going to get all of the infinite. It's what it's called, infinite, I believe. All that stuff. I'm going to go ahead and process this sheep cell, I guess, while we wait. And get rid of all this other stuff. And eat grass. Basic gene. Perfect, okay. I think it turns into... I think whenever you transmute it, it turns from a gene to an antigen, or an anti-gene. And so that's the only difference, maybe? I don't know. I don't know, though. We'll see. We'll see what happens when we continue our journey through the advanced genetic MODPACK, or mod, rather. Alright. I'm just gonna keep on doing this. What the hell? Alright, yeah. That, and we'll go with eat grass, I guess. Breeder. We don't need any of these. We're we're going to go ahead and wait for the skeleton stuff to work. That one looks like a basic gene only. This one, however, this particular sheep gene has basic gene in it, so that's good. I don't know what we're going to do with all this sheep stuff, though. I think we just throw it away, to be honest, since we can't use it. I guess we can try the Transmuter. How do we do that? We need a DNA dictionary and some cells. Okay. Maybe not. Maybe we don't want to do that yet. This here. This is a basic gene only. Should have just saved that one. Oh wait, no, this one has more than that though. This one has it's gonna have the gene and the ability that the skeleton gives us. So we're looking up. We need 5. We need 5 total. Well, I say that this is probably gonna be a 16, if not a 32. I don't know how high it gets in terms of how much material we're gonna have to use on this. What is this one? Gene. What the hell is it? Did I throw it on the floor just now? No. Where's the stuff? Oh, it's right here. I'm stupid. I'm dumb. I'm dumb as hell. Alright, we're gonna put this there. Infinity. The moment of truth when we figure out how much material it's gonna cost us to do this. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and put more skeleton scales in. Finally getting some space in our inventory. It's curious. I think we're probably gonna have to keep making these genetic bows when they break. But it would be cool if we could just put a cell or 2 in with it in the crafting bench and repair it that way. I doubt it though. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and put this in here. We're gonna drop some stuff on the flow. And we're gonna go ahead and put this infinity thing in here. 18. So not 32 or anything, but 2 more than normal. So we need 9. Yeah, we need 9 more. Either 9 infinity genes or some basic genes, which we do have, so we may as well use them. We have a couple. Yeah, we have 3 basic genes, including the one I just put in, that we can go ahead and use. Everybody in here? No. Infinite milk. Delicious. Alright, we have plenty of skells, though, to go around, so we should be able to get that pretty easily. This looks like it has it as well. We got that, we got that, we got nothing in there, okay. So this one should have infinity on it, since it's F2FDEE, that should be the code for infinity. Boom. Oh, you effing mother. Effing mother. Get back. Get back. Alright. We should close the door. Jesus. There we go. Damn. Rude. Rude as hell. Alright, we need to now keep progressing. Keep progressing here. Infinity. There's that. There's that. That one goes there. This one goes... Where's that one? Where's the other one? Oh, okay. There we go. That'll give us 2. This will give us 1 more when that one's in there. There we go. This one, nothing in there. Cell, that's what we need. Infinity. Oh, we're on the run. We're on the move now. Oh shit. Let's reiterate the fact that we're totes smagotes mad scientists at this point. We're giving ourselves special powers by basically killing other things. That's definitely a mad scientist. Totally. Which is the goal, really, isn't it? It's the goal on this series, is to become the mad scientist that we always wanted to be. And I think it starts and ends with us becoming mega humans by absorbing genes and DNA of other things. absorbing the powers of a sheep to eat grass. Doesn't sound like much, but in the land of Minecraft, quite the ability, isn't it? Infinity. Okay, so all we have now in our thing is eat grass. So let's go ahead and pop these in here, I guess. We have 4 eat grass. I'm not going to be able to use those unless I can transmute them into something. Not sure how transmutation works, so maybe I'm just off my rocker and that's not something you can do, but we're going to hold out hope that we can do that. This one has infinity, perfect. This one, we need to put another scale in there. Another one, this one does not have anything. It has basic gene only. It's sad, but I'm already learning the letters and the letter number combos for each thing to know beforehand whether or not it's going to have stretched there, whether or not it's going to have a certain gene. But basic genes are good because you can use them on anything. Alright, we got infinity going in. We're getting really close. We're now halfway there, over halfway, or no, just halfway. And with this basic gene, we'll be even closer. I'm going to keep going through the process of this. No, we don't have any more helixes. We'll have a helix after this. Oh my gosh. We're going to be able to shoot as many arrows as we want. We'll never have to worry about arrows again. The only downside being that it's only going to work when we use this bow, so we can't use any cool bows that like the flame string bows that you can use with the flame string or anything like that. But I think it's worth it. We'll never have to worry about running out of arrows. I'm sure there's other mods and stuff in this pack that lets you do something like that, but at this point we're working on this mod and we're already we're seeing the fruits of our labor here with this all that blood that I've lost. I pretty much have a pint of blood left in me at this point, but we're able to say, you know, that's fine because this, I'm gonna put this up on the wall because I'm tired of having it in my inventory. Okay, this goes there. Helix, basic gene. Where'd the helix go? There it is. Basic gene. Put that in there. It'll give us 10 of 18. Put this in here. Another gene. This one also only has a basic gene in it. We need to, yeah, that's fine. We need to decrypt this one. Take this one out. Put it in here. That'll take us to 11 of 18. Man, it's a nice, I like the streamline of this, even if it does make you use a ton of blocks. At least they're pretty streamlined, so you can just go down, and I'm sure we could probably automate this with a pipe or something. I'm not sure. Not sure. Maybe if we had some item ducts. Do we have any? I think we only have fluid ducts at this point. But maybe if we had some item ducts, we could maybe just put the pipes between each one. I don't know. Not sure if they function with it. That would probably save us a lot of effort, though. Man, we're getting a lot of this stuff with only the basic genes, and in the past I've had issues with not getting in basic genes at all. Huh. Alright, it's fine, though. We're making progress, and that's what matters. Okay, let's go ahead and put this cell in here. Basic gene. Take those, basic gene. Put this in the fuel for the breeder. That'll put us at 12 of 18, so only 6 more points to go. And we'll keep putting scales in. Another basic gene for some reason. And we'll go ahead and feed this into this. I wonder how much fuel these organic drops are worth. If they're better than coal or something. That'd be pretty good, I guess. Cell. That's what we're doing. And a basic gene from that. Isolate that bad boy. And come on, buddy. Come on. There we go. And oh, this one does have the infinity on it, so we'll be good there. It's almost done. Oh, we're so close to being able to shoot as many arrows as our heart wants. And you know what? My heart in particular, it wants to shoot about 7, maybe even 8 arrows. So we'll be able to do that in no time. The dreams will become a reality. Let's see here. Put this in here. Put this in here. And this one has infinity on it. So this is worth 2. So that'll put us at 16 of 18. That means we only need 2 more. This one does have infinity. So this is the last one we'll need. Whenever this is done, we can put this one in and we'll be done with it. We don't have to worry about any more skeleton stuff. It really sucks that these are not stackable. They're the same numbers. They're the same item numbers. And as far as I can tell, they don't have the information in them. So why the hell can't I just stack these things? That would make so much more sense. I digress. I'm currently digressing. So don't worry about it. Alright, we're going to put this infinity thing in there. That'll get us to 16, and this one that's processing in the splitter will get us to 18, and boom. We'll be able to put some skeleton blood in, which doesn't really make any sense, I guess. But it's not really blood. It's the gene. It's the DNA that you can get from bones or anything else, really. And we can go ahead and mark it off, really, can't we? Skeleton. Boom. Done. Put it back on the shelf. Complete. And we can do something with all this. We even with as many genes that we had to use to get this, we still have about 1 million, like 2 or 3 chests worth of skeleton skulls. So maybe a little overzealous with our scraper there. Alright, that's done. We just need to go ahead and put this in here. Get some blood out. You know what I think I'm going to do? I'm going to I'm going to delete these. I'm just going to delete them. Even though that's a waste of a syringe. I don't want to mess this up. I have the idea of in the future just using the syringe on myself again and then taking my blood. But because there's 2 different sets of things on that, I don't want to mess it up and somehow overwrite my current. I don't know if it works like that, but I don't want to like overwrite. Like one has 4 things in it and one has 3. If I use the 4 one first and then the 3 one, maybe it takes me back down to 3 abilities. I don't know how this stuff works technically. So, okay, so we have a centrifuged blood sample with all 4. We'll add our 5th thing to it, infinity. And then we'll inject ourselves with it, and then we'll take some blood and save the blood. Here we go. Here we go. Boom. So we can inject ourselves, then take some blood, so we be both blind and nauseous, which is a dream come true. I don't know about you guys, but I would really love to just be blind and also vomiting everywhere. So we have the blood sample of ourselves. Now we just need to take the arrows out of our inventory, like so, and try shooting. Oh shit, look at this. Amazing. Amazing! So we now have infinite arrows. We don't have to worry about ever having to reload our arrows. As long as we have this particular bow, we can use the infinity special thing. Nope, didn't even hit him. I'm not sure this bow is very good. It seems like it has a really bad arc, but maybe I just don't use bows enough. Like, maybe it's the same. I don't know. Should probably test that later. Okay, so we've got skeleton, we've got squid, we've got chicken, we've got sheep. We have all those things within us now, boiling just under the surface, as we are. Skeleton, chicken, sheep, Squidman, the superhero known as that. Skeleton, sheep, chicken, Squidman. Perfect. Alright, so I think that's where we'll end for now. We've done a lot this episode. We did a lot hovering over this, and I think we'll probably take a break from this next time and move on to something else. But we'll always keep our scraper with us so that we can take skin samples from various things that we come across. I think I want to go to the Nether and get some, and I don't want to have to make you guys watch me in the Nether again, so I'll probably do that some other time while I'm playing without recording. Get some Pigman samples. I'm sure they'll love that. And also get, if possible, bat samples and so forth. If you have any other ideas for what mod I should work with next, please leave it in the comments. You can find the Feed the Beast Monster Pack on the Feed the Beast website and see what kind of mods they have if you're not playing it yourself. And if you like the series, hit the like button if you like the video. And don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. I am Esh. This is Esh's Laboratory with the Feed the Beast Monster Podcast. Until next time, as always, later.